everyone, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. I have a party favor box. Opens like this. Cute little construction. Flat bottom, beautifully constructed bottom with a little lip on the inside. And I used the English Garden Designer Series paper, and I will be using that again, but in sort of a different colorway. I have a little bit of glimmer paper, Dazzling Diamond glitter paper. Pretty cute, hey? Now, can you see the little sparkle on that flower? That is not part of the Designer Series paper. That is the Wink of Stella, and that's the glimmer that you get when you use the Wink of Stella brush. So it's subtle, it's small. Stampin' Up! Is now carrying the clear, which I recommend, and the gold. So maybe I'll use that today. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make this box. I'm using the mint macaron today, and I'm going to, you need a piece of cardstock 9 3/4 by 10 1/8. And on the short side, I don't know why I decided to start on the short side today, I'm scoring at 1 1/2, 3 1/2, 6 1/4, and 8 1/4. I'm going to flip it around to the long side, which is the 10 1/8. We're going to score at 5/8, and 3 3/8. 5 3/8, and 8 1/8. Okay, so I will make mention here that this was, I don't know why this construction of this box was so difficult for me. It was really difficult, and like I struggled a lot with it, and I don't know why. Anyway, not that you need to know that. The measurements and everything just weren't working for me, and I struggled and struggled. What I was trying to do was make a squat, like little party favor box, and I didn't want it to be, I wanted the, I don't know. Yeah, just coming back from Christmas vacation, right? That's the problem. Cutting. There's a little bit to get rid of. So this one, okay, so we're gonna have this is the top of our box, okay, and this is our lip. So we're getting rid of these two rectangles and these two rectangles, and this one, and this one. And then these are going to be our flaps, and side, 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 bottom. And these are the flaps on the inside. So I shall get cutting. All right, so I'm going to wedge out here and cut, or actually just a tiny wedge here, and make sure you go right up into that corner, like get a really good crease right there. And we're going to give this a little bit of a wedge, and then we're going to take it all off. So I'll go slow here. All right, so far so good. We're going to take off this piece now. I'm referring to my notes huge because I don't know why this construction of this box was so difficult for me. So excuse my my timidness, I guess. Okay. So far so good. Looks somewhat the same. We're getting rid of this one. And then this was a side flap. And this was a side flap. And I'm wedging here. And then wedging here and cutting straight up. Cutting straight up and wedging. And it's going to be easier for me to cut on this side. So I'm just making this one look like this one. Cutting straight up. There we go. Wedge and wedge. And the same on this side. Straight up. Wedge and wedge. Okay. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. This is what you should have. I am going to use my corner rounder on the lip. And I am going to cut my flaps, or not my flaps, my sidewalls, because if I don't, they're going to like cover each other. So I'm just going to kind of chomp them in half maybe. And on this side as well. Okay, I might as well put the designer series paper on before we get started putting it together. It's sometimes easier. So the top, we're going to need a 2.5 by 2.5 designer series paper, and my mat is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. And then on this, and this, we're going to require some more. And I have 2.5 by 1 3/4 is the designer series paper, and the mat is 2 5/8 by 1 7/8. And I'm on a kick right now. So you need 4 of those. I'm on a kick right now where I want boxes to be super sturdy. Like, you remember last year when I was on a kick about making the boxes as big as I could get them out of a 12 by 12 or whatever. So right now I'm on this kick about sturdy boxes. I keep on thinking, well, how can I make the box quite sturdy? And I'm adding more paper. That's what I came up with. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive on these panels here. Whoops. So on the small little panels. And hopefully my camera is going to be able to focus while I do this. I'm using Fast Fuse for one, for its fantastic speed, and two, it's really strong. and I don't have to mess with glue. Although Tombow is also very strong and it really works well with paper, it's just I get glue everywhere. It's obnoxious. Okay, moment of truth. Goes in there really nicely. Okay. I think I will do these guys. So this is how you work the Wink of Stella. Love it. Or maybe I'll do these two. So when you actually get a your Wink of Stella pen brush, there's going to be a black, I don't know what it's called, like a ring. So you unscrew this part and then put the ring back, put it all back on, and basically give it a good shake. And then you want to push where it says push, and you get the sparkly liquid into the barrel. And then, I don't know if you can see the sparkle that I'm getting. I'm just going to do the top of the lid. Just going to give you kind of an idea how to use this. And don't push it again, because by over pushing it makes, you know, glitter come out, and it's a big pool of glitter and it's not pretty. So what I have been doing when my Wink of Stella brush is empty or it doesn't have any more liquid in, I actually will fill the barrel up with water and use it. I get a little bit more life, and it's got quite a bit of liquid or sparkle still left in it. And then after that, once, you know, most of the sparkle is gone and you've maybe done it twice with just plain water, you can go ahead and use this as like a brush. It's got a beautiful tip on it, fine tip, so you could use it for watercoloring. So don't throw your barrel away ever. Like, just keep on reusing it. I have two actually, that I've just labeled them water. So they're quite sparkly. And if you get a little bit of sparkle left over, I don't think it's going to hurt your watercolor. So I used the Petite Petal punch with my glimmer paper with a glue dot directly in the center. Ah! Okay, don't do that. And one of those, what are they called? Metal rimmed pearls. Okay, that's going to drive me crazy because it wasn't in the center. There we go. I like the metal rim pearls. I quite like them a lot, actually. So the metal rim pearls come with a little backing on it. But because we're sticking it to glimmer paper, honestly, I would suggest getting a glue dot and balling that one up, sticking it down. So I just got a ball of glue there. It's still not in the center. I think I have OCD. And then, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of really curling up it kind of looks like a lotus flower. Okay, so that's my project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I had a really rough time with this one, so I really enjoy the size of it and how sturdy it is with all the extra paper. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.